This is retail residential land for development. The subject property has been proclaimed and is zoned for business. The property can be used for retail, commercial and residential purposes. The stand forms part of Phase 1 of a larger residential development comprising of 346 residential stands. Phases 1 and 2 have been serviced and construction of houses in these two phases is currently underway. The property has been serviced with water and sewage up to the boundary. Electricity is available on the boundary across the road. Transformers were not installed due to the uncertainty of connection size. This has been left to allow a purchaser to install any size connection they require. The bulk contributions have been paid for 200 kVA electrical connections. Should the connection be bigger than 200 kVA, additional bulk will be payable above the 200 kVA. The following documentation has been attached: General Plan, Title Deed, the SG diagram for cell mast that is excluded from the site by means of a servitude, and the proclamation notice indicating the zoning of the stand. The concept layout from the architect cannot be published as the work done was on risk. Please note that we do not have a rates and taxes account as yet, as the township was recently proclaimed. A Fernridge feasibility study dated June 2014 is available on request for Zamelde and Sasolburg. Zoning is permitted for the following usage: shops, business purposes, residential buildings, places of worship, places of instruction, community halls, sports and recreational purposes and institutions. Sasolburg is a large industrial town in the far north of the Free State province of South Africa. Sasolburg is further subdivided into three areas: Sasolburg proper, Vaal Park, a more affluent cluster of suburbs located approximately 5 kilometers north of Sasolburg CBD, and Zamelde. The Sasolburg Corporation has sponsored infrastructural developments in Sasolburg, such as an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The town was established in 1954 in order to provide housing and other facilities for Sasol's employees. The initial installation of Sasol 1 was a pilot plant to refine oil from coal. Due to the lack of petroleum reserves, the coal reserves of the country were and still are extensive. Plans were made for a production plant to be built in the Eastern Transvaal to produce approximately 25% of the national fuel requirements. The new town of Secunda was built to house the construction and operations staff of what became known as Sasol 2 and Sasol 3. Further details of this property are available on our website at highstreetauctions.com. This property will be auctioned off on Thursday, October the 30th at Summer Place, Hyde Park, Johannesburg at 12 noon.